This is the 2027 Mercedes-AMG GT 55 with special Manufaktur decorative decals, and this one is looking absolutely stunning. Let me know if you would go for this AMG GT or perhaps the 911 Turbo or GTS. That would be the direct rival to this amazing new second generation AMG GT, and I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on this ultimate rivalry between the 911 and AMG GT. So as you can see, these decals, they appear to be a satin finish, but in this case they are actually the matte black. You can also get these on different exterior color, and I'm going to show you how this actually looks on the white vehicle. And let me know in the comments, would you go for this GT55 or for the 911 Turbo? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. And this is really interesting that this can transform this AMG GT to something really looking different. This is the Obsidian Black Metallic. So on this specific configuration, it's a little bit subtle, this spec with these decals, but that could be a good thing as well for many people. And you can see the matching yellow calipers, yellow seatbelts, and the yellow decal as well. 295 30-21-inch Michelin tires, and as you can see, this is very menacing looking blacked out spec with the V8 bi-turbo. So here you can see the decorative Manufaktur decals in black, and they are matte black actually, not the satin finish as I mentioned. Now let me know, what do you think about these decals? Is this too much? Is this something like a childish? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts in this regard of these decals. This is a option which you can go for. You don't have, of course, to go for this, so it is actually optional extra, so you would need to pay a little bit more for this Manufaktur decal package, but it is fitted from the factory. AMG logo in yellow as we mentioned, and yellow brake calipers, 305 30-21-inch on the rear wheels. So this one is also fitted with the AMG Aerodynamic package, which gives us the front flicks and also the major rear wing. So this 55 is no slouch. This is a V8 option, and this is the entry V8, because you can go for the 63, the traditional version, but you can get the 55, which is essentially the detuned version of the 63, and of course it's less expensive in Europe, about 25 to 30k less. So quite a significant difference actually for getting essentially the same car, just less powerful. So is the power essential for you, or would you go for the less power with this 55? Definitely let me know in the comment section down below. Personally, for me this 55 would be absolutely fine. It has the same sound as the 63. Essentially it's just a little bit slower, so that's about it. And overall the sensation could be pretty much similar, just minus the faster acceleration. So you can see the decals, they continue through the roof and also towards the back of the vehicle. So on the boot, as you can see, so it has this a little bit Need for Speed, like underground finish, this body shop, a little bit of that in my opinion, but let me know your thoughts. GT55, this has the night package 2 or extended night package, so that's why the badges are in dark chrome. They are not blacked out, they are in dark chrome actually. And also exhaust pipes with AMG logo, the squared ones, and the aero package also has this blade which goes underneath the vehicle. So the GT55 has this little bit of the extravagant design in it. It reminds me of this Italian extravagant mixed with like a German seriousness. So together it really forms these really nice and balanced proportions, and the overall design between the like serious design for me, the 911 is like a more serious design, more like a, let's say, grown up. This one is like a grown up as well, but in like more extravagant, more like a playful, more like a bold vibes, more like a bold direction. So yeah, I don't want to say that 911 is boring, because it's not, but it is this let's say, classical design. This one is a little bit more extravagant, a little bit more spicy. So yeah, this is my opinion on these two vehicles. And the cargo in this vehicle is 321 liters, absolutely huge, and probably the largest ones in this segment, much larger than 911. So you can go and take these on the road trip easy. And 295, 183 miles per hour is the top speed limited for the 55 version. The 63 is a little bit faster. So let's go ahead and check out the engine, which we mentioned is essentially a detuned version of the 63, but this is not a bad thing, it's just a less power. So this is a V8 cross plane, not a flat plane, the new one. This is still the previous cross plane. 476 horsepower, 700 Newton meters, MCT9G AMG SPECIFICATION transmission, and of course handcrafted by one man, one engine in Falterbach, the home of AMG in Germany. So this one accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 62 miles per hour, only in 3.9 seconds. So still a very fast car. But of course, the 63 is the power boss if you don't count the Pro or the E-Performance. GLC 53 Coupe with new 6-cylinder is coming up as well, so stay tuned for that. The interior, once again, absolutely my favorite interior in the sports car segment. Much more wild than the 911 in my humble opinion, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Now let's go ahead and hop inside. Alright, so here we're in the cockpit of the GT55. Check how matching ambient lighting with matching top stitching in yellow. And this is my favorite AMG cockpit, this is for sure. Looks so amazing with the new design of this GT Coupe. So here you can see the AMG cockpit where you can change the instrument cluster, track pace, super sport, sport, classic, navigation, assistance and service. My favorite is either the classic or this one, the super sport. Also you can change what is in the middle. So the NTG7 generation. Turbine vents inspired by the aviation, Burmester surround sound system, and this is like a piano black in this particular car. Also in the middle, AMG logo in the middle console, underneath 2 cup holders, adjustable wireless charger for your phone, and also we have the illuminated USB-C ports, and also 12-volt socket is here. Central screen, portrait style, NTG7, but works very fast. Also performance menu only for the AMG. If you turn on the ignition, you can see all the data. Also real steer, G-forces, temperatures, engine, IWC, Schaffhausen. Check this out. And also AMG performance seats. These are with leather and microfiber in the middle, really huge bolsters from the sides, and also matching top stitching in yellow, seat belts in yellow of course, and the whole vibe is black and yellow with this vehicle. We don't have the roof in this particular vehicle, and in the back we have 2+2 seat option, so 4-seater. But for a smaller or shorter, we can say, passengers in the back. For the kids, we have also Isofix in the back, so ready for child seat. And also on this middle console, here we have the microfiber, so smooth material, glove compartment. And yeah, overall I'm a huge fan of this cockpit, feels so sporty. Check out also the modes, which you can change on the steering wheel: race, sport plus, sport, comfort, individual and slippery one. So in comparison with the 911 Turbo or 911, this is much more extravagant and much more joyful, playful, you can name it how you want. But yeah, really cool interior in my opinion, and I do really love this interior, whole dimensions, cockpit, and how I feel here. In the infotainment system we have phone, navigation, radio, and then media, comfort, settings, performance, track pace, and apps, CarPlay, VLD browser, and Android Auto. So with the phone, with navigation, you can see.
Please tell me your destination.
Yeah, also voice assistant, very responsive for sure. Then we have the radio. So radio, you can see, scroll through the stations. Then we have the media to play via the USB. Comfort.
Please connect to storage medium.
This is for the seat, so you can see seat kinetics, you can change the lumbar support, side bolsters, all kinds of stuff. Ambient lighting, once again, you can have monochrome on the 21. This is the yellow to match the yellow accents in the vehicle, but you have also multicolor options. Lots of them, for example, this racing yellow, if you turn on the ignition, this racing yellow is really beautiful as well. Or we have racing orange, and then we have also the other ones such as the ocean blue, very bright and visible. And then we have the Miami rose, Malibu sunset, burning blue, Venice pink, chrome shine, red moon, jungle green, ultramarine, fresh cyan, racing yellow, and also racing orange. Would you go for the GT55 with this Decal Manufaktur decorative package? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you soon in the upcoming episode. Have a wonderful day.